Hey everybody, it's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android, and we have another guide here for the HTC One M8, and this is going to be on video highlights. Video highlights has been around since the original HTC One M7 and with Sense 5, and it went through some changes with Sense 5.5 and a little bit more here with Sense 6. I'm just going to basically go over all of the different features. Some of these things well, like I said, have been around for a while, and there's a little bit more versatility now with them as well, some new options and things. The first thing you want to do is, obviously, if you've taken a bunch of photos during the day, Zoe's and all that good stuff, and of course we have other guides on how to work with the gallery more, and Zoe's and the camera and all that. But you're pretty much satisfied with all your stuff. You want to go into the gallery, and just a quick overview is that the gallery events is a little bit different than in the past. The events is kind of like the master, where it shows all your photos by what city that you've taken them in, and you can also go by day, month, and year. So you can create video highlights based on a certain day or a month or an entire year, which is pretty cool, especially if you want to do a yearly recap. But we're going to stay with just how it is now by location. And you have two ways of doing it. So if you've been in a location, or this particular example here, which I'm going to do a lot with, this carnival that we were at over the weekend, and I have 18 different things, and basically most of them are Zoe's. Those things I'm going to call them. Of course, they include photos as well. And those, as you know, with Zoe's, you have 20 photos, and a certain amount of video could be 2 seconds or 5 seconds or whatever. The photos aren't saved unless you save them. So you want to go through all your stuff, everything that you've taken, and kind of look at them over, and go through, edit the video, make them shorter or longer if you want. And if you like in particular photos, if you tap on these and you like particular photos, save them, because from what I can see in the video highlights is it's not taking any still images at all. It used to in the past, but right now from what I'm seeing, it's not taking any still images unless you save them. So, like here's a particular image right here. I can go ahead and save the frame, and then that image can show up in a video highlight. But we're going to skip that for now. So you want to go through your stuff and edit, shorten videos, do whatever you want to do. And to get yourself ready for for video highlights. Of course, you're going to be able to select what content you want in them as well, and we'll go over that in a second. Another thing that you can do is create an album, and everything would still stay in this main section here. But what you can do is, so you go in here and you can go in and say add to album, and what I'll do is I'll actually select all of them, but I can actually say I want just these to be part of a video highlight called Carnival or whatever. But I'm just going to select them all for now, just to show you. Okay, so I got all 18, and I'm going to hit next. And over here, I can add them to an existing album, so I can combine certain events and create video highlights based on those. Just going to hit the plus key here, and I'm going to go Carnival. That'll be the title actually in the video as well. So that's one thing also, is if you base it on an event, an event which is a city or a date, location or date, that's going to be the title of your video, and you may not want that. So this is one reason why you might want to create an album. Sorry. So now I've got an album called Carnival, and it consists of the same stuff. And of course I can still select what I want as part of the video highlights. Highlights, this section here, this word highlights kind of messes things up. Video highlights, they're using that word again. But this highlights is all the images that you have a star on. Whoops. So say I go here, and I grab this here, and I don't really, well, let's just say this photo here. I'm just going to go to a photo. I tap here, and if I want it to be a highlighted photo, one of my favorites, I just tap on this, and there it changes color. And that'll throw it in that highlights folder, so you can do that periodically through the year, some of your favorite stuff, and make a video highlight of that, which is pretty cool. So let's back out here. Let's go back to albums, and we'll go to the Carnival. Okay, so as you can see, when you go in, it's already has the video ready to go, and you can always, you're going to sometimes want to hold it this way, but you have some more editing options if you hold it in portrait mode. So actually what we'll do is we'll tap on the little edit icon there, and you can see right away, you can see your content that's in this particular video. It's a 30-second video using their particular theme and song. And these are the different themes that you can choose. You can switch them off. You can go to whatever one you want whenever, and it will switch it right out and switch to the theme. And then there's music as hell, which I'm going to get into in a second. So now I can go in here also and say, you know, I want this particular video, I don't want that one. And then go ahead and hit play, and it's going to include those. The other thing that you can do also is you can restore the chronological order. So if you want to go in the order of all your shots, which some people like to do, depending on the event, you can do that rather than mixing them all up. The other thing, another cool thing you can do is choose the start and end clips. I can't remember if this was in Sense 5.5 or not, but it might have been added then, or it's new now. So I can go in here and choose a start clip, and I can say, well, I definitely want that picture of the carnival sign there. I'll hit OK, and then let's say, now choose the end clip. I want it with his friend there, and go there. And now I've got the video, and it's going to definitely have those starting and end clips, which is something I asked for last year, so they listened, I guess. I can clear that as well by going to that same menu, that three-dot menu here. If you hold it this way, you don't get as many options. Your three-dot menu doesn't have as many options, so you do have more options when you hold it this way. So again, you can go in here, change the theme, and remix it. Now let's talk music. Music, this is the song here. It'll show the song that comes with the theme, but you can also search your library and choose any song that's on your phone. It's not going to be online in Google Play Music. It's going to be on your device. Now I just have one song in here. I have Van Halen, Eruption, and You Really Got Me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. It plays the song, so I know what it is. I'm going to hit done. Now it's actually changing the song there. Now the interesting thing is what you can do here. This is a 30-second video still, but when you choose your own music, you can actually change the length of the video and go longer. So now I'm going to go to music here. I'm going to tap on it. And you can see here there's a length. You cannot do this with the regular themes. It's 30 seconds. You can shorten them, I believe, but you can't lengthen them. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to increase this video length to kind of like where the music kind of bows out. And I'm going to hit done. So now I'm just going to put it in landscape mode. You'll see the video is now 44 seconds long. And I can add more content. Now, you're going to want to do this if you have a lot of content to increase it. You can go 2 or 3 minutes, or whatever the length of the song is. But unless you're going to want to do this with a lot of content, because you're going to get a lot of repeats. So if you only have 5 Zoes and 6 photos, it may not be very cool to put that to a 2-minute song. You can see the beginning picture there was repeated already again, because it only has so much. But that is an option that you can do. Now, in order to go back to the regular song, you actually have to put it back in portrait mode here. Hit the 3-dot menu, and you can say Restore Themes Music. So it's back to this song, Noreen. And I can tap on that now, and I can actually make it a shorter video, as you can see, but I can't make it longer. Nothing I can do there. So I'll actually make it shorter. Hit done. And now I have, it said it there on the screen, I didn't read it, but now it's 20 seconds. So now it's a 20 seconds. So if you only have a few pictures, you can do that as well. Just do a quick, people are into the quick videos, 15, 20 seconds. you know, like Instagram video and Vines and all that. So you can do your own thing there, and there's a shorter version, and there's the title. That's pretty much it for video highlights, and I think overall it's probably the best aspect of the HTC One. Yes, the hardware is cool, but this video highlights is cool. I know we have Auto Awesome on Google+, but this is really cool to be able to work with it, and it's not as maybe versatile as Auto Awesome, but it is, I just like the way of being able to do it all right here on the phone, and the different themes that comes with it. It just actually, if I could combine both, it would be pretty cool, because I just love the Zoe concept. The problem is if you're using another Android phone, you don't get the Zoes. So Zoe's just makes, it's just great. You get your 20 photos and your 2 to 3 seconds, 4 or 5 second video, whatever you want to take, and then you can save the photos from there, and I really like that. So anyway, that's video highlights on the HTC One M8. Whoops, I wanted to show you also how to save your video. So if you go into your video highlight, and while it's playing, you can do it here in this mode here by hitting the 3-dot menu and tapping save. And you can also do it while it's playing it in full screen. Hit the 3-dot menu and hit save. When you do it, when you go to save, it's going to ask you medium quality or high quality. It's going to be 720p. We'll go with the high quality for now, and then it's going to give you a name, the name of your album or your event or whatever, and then it'll add in the effect name. You can take that off if you want. You just edit it. Just right now, I'll just call it Carnival, and hit OK, and it's actually going to save it. And then what will happen here is we'll see it here saving video, and it takes a few seconds. And then once that saves, it'll actually put this in your gallery under a video highlights section, or Zoe highlights section, I think it's called. That's done, and let's go back to the gallery and back out here, and yeah, you'll see Zoe highlights, and there it will be, and you'll have all your videos here, and you can long press on them, quickly delete them if you want. Now the other thing, we just also show you quickly here, that as far as another thing I just realized I forgot to tell you about also was that as far as the music section, you can also go into your song once you've already got whatever song is playing, whether it's this one or this one. You tap on the song and you can include the audio from the clip. I forgot to mention that. So you can go ahead and check that, and then the video, whatever, you know, if your films, any of the audio that was going on will play as well as the music. There's no option to do both. I guess what you could do is make your own blank MP3 audio sound file and then put that up, but I haven't really tested that. The audio still might not be loud enough, but you can combine both the music and the audio, again, whether it's your song or the song that comes with the particular effect. So that is it. That is video highlights, and I hope this helped. Make sure you check out our other guides. We got a bunch of guides on overall Sense, Blink Feed, the camera, Zoe. We're going to do Sense TV, so we got a lot of them. So check them all out, and I hope this helps you create a very cool video highlights from all your different vacations, events, and functions, parties, and whatnot. So until then, thanks for watching. This is Rob Nazarian with Talk Android.